Yo, what's up, guys? We're here back again. Where are los Pensativos Podcast? Welcome. My name is Miguel Vargas, one of your hosts, alongside with my great homie over here, Joseph. What's up, Joseph?
What's going on, man? I'm Joseph. I'm here back again. Grateful because I might have almost got dropped because I was about to pick Drake as the winner of the Drake and Kendrick beef, but I'm glad to be here and alive, and welcome back onto the podcast. What's going on, guys? How you guys doing? How you doing, Miguel? How's everything?
I'm chilling. Dude, how long has it been since we took out the first one, dude?
It's been a minute,
right?
Bro. When I say a minute, it's a minute.
It's been like around a month or so, right? Since like the last month that came out, dude. That's crazy. You know what? Like a bunch of stuff has also happened, man. I mean,
a bunch.
Yeah, I mean, what can we say? I mean, what was one of your highlights for this past month, or since like the last podcast came out?
Well, since I already wanted to start off really strong and firm, is something that still haunts me in my dreams is the Kendrick Lamar whipping Drake's bum.
I know,
in
right?
The back. You know, buddy, I'm sorry, but you lost that one. But you are still dear and near to my heart. I appreciate Drake, all the summer boy festivities that I used to do back in the day. But, you know, buddy, that one you lost.
You really think he lost that rap battle?
I think so, man.
Why?
Just the responses were weak. They were not strong. They were not calculated efficiently the way Kendrick went ahead and responded. He had a lot on his chest, clearly claiming to be the biggest Drake hater in the world and saying that the culture is feeling him, that he's not the only one. I didn't know I was a Drake hater, but I think I am now.
Especially, I mean, he says, like, bro, like, I hate the way you dress. I hate the way you walk, bro. That really said it really intense, right?
Right. He felt some type of way. He was feeling it for a while.
That's what I'm saying.
I think the minute he was born, he was like, I hate Drake.
He straight up was like, bro, you know what? I hate this fool.
I heard that fool was born with a tattoo that said, fuck Drake.
I know, right? But bro, dude, how did this whole thing start? Because I know you were just telling me, well, a couple of days ago, you know, you were telling me about like this whole feud and stuff like that. I mean, I found out because one of my homies, shout out to the homie Juan, he's the one who told me, he's like, hey, yo, it's like this is going down. Like, bro, you need to check this out. I'm like, yeah, for sure. And apparently he was like telling me that I think it started from, what was I keep on forgetting. That one J. Cole song.
It's called like first person shooter, the Drake song with featuring J. Cole.
There you go, yeah.
Yeah, so he pretty much, you know, they just went off the hype of like linking up together and making a great feature because Drake, you know, for I think it was a couple of songs ago that he was already kind of hyping up the idea of trying to get J. Cole to hop on a song with him to, you know, show how they're at first they were really hyping the idea that they were the best ones in the rap game, right? And then I think they must have had like the ghostwriter must have stopped him and told them, hey buddy, this actually Kendrick's in there too, buddy. So they were just like, all right, so let's put the big three. And it's just,
but you know what though, it's not the big three.
Into what?
It's all big me.
That was a good one.
That's right, because Kendrick, you know, he ended up clapping back with that verse.
Yep.
Man.
And the song with it was Metro Boomin's. I think it was a collab album with Metro Boomin being the producer, and Future being the collab with him on there. And I think it was called Don't Trust, or I forgot what the song was at. But yeah, they featured Kendrick on that song, and Kendrick said, you know, F the big three, it's just big me. You know, I was just like, okay. At first, I didn't think much of it besides like, okay, once everybody started like making it a big deal, that's when I was like, I guess I gotta make it a big deal.
No, I mean, when J. Cole ended up coming up with the diss, I think that's when everyone's like,
he responded. Yeah.
But you know what was whack though? The fact that J. Cole literally was like, hey, sorry. You know what, bro? Like, I'm not going to do this.
He's like, did I say that, bro? That wasn't me, bro. It wasn't me. It was my AI. It was the AI, the one that Drake used for Tupac and Snoop Dogg.
It was just a chat GPT,
he already knew.
Yeah.
It was like, it's just the NPC of mine. Oh, Jesus.
I'm sorry, bro.
I told the guy to stop saying things like
you know, right?
But yeah, I mean, I don't think he did quite great in this beef between Kendrick and himself. Drake kind of felt like he kind of brought this L on himself. You know, a lot of people, you know, claim to have warned Drake like Rick Ross and other of his colleagues at that moment, but Drake seems to have been feeling a certain way and started dissing all these colleagues of his so-called colleagues at the past that he was really close with, because I know he was cool with Rick Ross, Metro Boomin, The Weeknd. Of course, The Weeknd, he was like really cool with him, but he just decided to just be like F-bomb on everybody. And it ended up being F-bomb on his ass.
Said F-bomb, bro.
Kendrick came in there. He was ready. He
was ready to go.
This guy was like, I don't know, like how can I describe Kendrick? He was like me when I don't know, you know, when you play when you go to the laundry mat.
Oh,
and then they got those arcade games, and you don't even know the Marvel fighters, and they're like just pressing buttons. That was me. Kendrick was me when I was like pressing those buttons. He was ready. He didn't know what he was doing, but he was ready to smoke him. That's all he knew. He's like, I'm gonna shred this guy to pieces. He wants to subliminally diss me. I'm gonna be straight up with him, and he kept saying things like that. And he was like, I'll tell you straight up, man. And he was talking stuff. He was like, hey, Drake, you got a problem. I don't like you, man. You got gambling addictions. You got all these types of weirdo-ness. And
he brought the whole family in too.
And that mystery daughter of his, I'm still wondering, like, how old is that girl?
I'm still wondering, does she exist? Is it true? Because remember the post that Drake did on Instagram when he was all like, "Hey, yo, like, where's my daughter, bro? Can anyone find my daughter?"
like, and you can tell that he's doing it too to think quick on his feet, just to make sure that his followers don't like turn on him, because he was probably like already scared that like my OV ho peoples, OVO peoples were over here like backstabbing him, but supposedly on his response he says that they were feeding Kendrick false information. I mean, and those alleged.
They could have been false information, but at the end of the day, Kendrick brought out bangers, bro. Just saying, dude. So like honestly, dude. Okay, so at the end, what happened? I mean, because I know that Kendrick ended up coming up with like two songs in one day, which was crazy.
616 in Los Angeles, and then it was I think it was Not Like Us.
Yeah, Not Like Us. Yeah, that was crazy.
Oh no, was it not
yeah, I think it was Not Like Us.
Yeah, because no, I think Euphoria.
Oh, it was Euphoria.
And then after that, Drake responded real quick, and then he had the push-up song.
Push-ups.
It was pretty. The push-up song was hard.
It was cool,
but it wasn't like
it was
it was one to be like, okay, he's warming us up, because Kendrick put 2, aka Kdot, and like he's on fire right now. He's putting 2. And then over there, Drizzy Dre, like, I'm like, what's going on with you, man? Are you putting push-up? He's like, 2 push-ups. like, all this extra stuff. I'm like, bro, like, why don't you just come right at his head? Like, why don't you start, like, telling him how whack his, like, braids are or something. Like,
yeah, just come up with something
like,
good, bro.
Like, trying to make, like, summer hits still. I'm like, bro, it's not hot girl summer for you. So you and Sexy Red gotta stop spending ass on your knees. Like how the great Kendrick once said, he's like, you and Sexy Red are like the 2 bad bitches.
Yeah, so that's what I'm saying, dude. I don't know. I honestly feel like the Kendrick Lamar. So the reason why it kind of went towards Kendrick Lamar's side at one point,
right,
was because the jelly Drake over here was firing with a musket, preparing his shot, and putting the gunpowder. Meanwhile, Drake over here with a revolver, bro.
Yeah, this guy was just shooting blanks, bro. Like I don't know
what Drake was doing, but that bro was just trying to prepare.
Not ready.
Yeah.
He thought this was about to be Meek Mill versus Drake, and it wasn't, bro.
Yeah.
Meek Mill is nothing compared to Kendrick, bro. Kendrick was red tea.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So, like, even like I said, like, so the whole Kendrick Lamar thing, at the end of the day, I think it was stopped by UMG, by Universal Music Group, according to the shout out to the homie No Life Shack, because that's where I got my info from. Apparently, they ended up telling both rappers. They ended up holding like a whole meeting and was like, "Hey, yo, like stop, like, like you guys need to stop because you guys are losing us money, bro."
Right.
There's a whole like allegations that Kendrick ended up
saying.
Yeah, he was basically saying like, "Yo, you're one of those dudes because you're here talking to a minor." So like,
minor.
Yeah,
that shit was hard. And then I was hearing a guy break down that his Kendrick's wordplay, and it was crazy. Like, so he's talking about like Malibu Most Wanted, and you know how like there's that movie Malibu Most Wanted was the white guy trying to act like really hood.
Yeah.
So he's saying that that's like Drake, right? And then like the keynote, you know how there's the white part of the piano and the black part of the piano. He's the white part of the piano because that's why it's called A minor.
Exactly.
And then it's like saying like, bro, you're whitewashed. Like, you know, like stop this gimmick of being supposedly black.
Well, I mean, we all know what he said in that one song.
Yeah, and then
you don't wanna.
Yeah. I mean, we don't got the past, but you know, if you heard it, you saw the beat.
You heard it, bro.
Man, I mean, we're with him. We don't want to. Yeah, but yeah, I mean, it was a cool beef. It did bring emotions back to hip hop, where like it made people feel like, I guess, like energized, like, oh, I gotta be on top of my game, because I think even like Chris Brown and like with Quavo from the Migos group, the ex Migos group, because rest in peace to Takeoff, like, they started beefing it like around the same time, because I think it all started by like Quavo mentioning about one of his like ex-girlfriends, or
Karuchi, the Chris Brown thing,
that he was dating Karuchi, he was dating Chris Brown's ex Karuchi, and he like had like after. And so then I guess he said something about it or something like that. And so then Chris Brown like went ahead and responded. But Chris Brown he had to say, "You got bodied by a singing." You get me? Like, I'm just like, bro, like when he says that, I'm like, it's so true, bro. He went off, bro. Like, you gotta hear that beef was good.
Yeah,
too.
I heard that. Yeah,
I heard that the Quavo beef response was good, but I don't think for me it was good enough because I didn't hear it.
I just think it got opaque by the whole Kendrick versus Drake. Cause I mean, I heard about it too, but everyone was just like focused on Kendrick and Drake. That's the thing.
Yeah, I mean, it's crazy. Like, it's even big enough that it made it onto the I don't know if you guys got a chance to watch the Netflix special of Tom Brady's roast.
Oh, I know they did talk about that, huh?
Yeah.
Oh, that's crazy. I don't even remember that. Yeah. Like, I did watch it.
There was a great line that the one great, Tony Radcliffe said to Kim Kardashian. You know what I'm talking about, right?
The one about the beef curtains?
Yeah. He was like, let me see what he's saying. He said, Tony Hinchcliffe, he said, Kim, word of advice, close your legs. And everybody started laughing, right? And then he was like, you have more public beef than Kendrick and Drake. And I was like, man, that was it's crazy because she was just a bystander. But in the roast, it's like anything goes. So I think like for me, that was like that how crazy how like the beef was so relevant that they even made it relevant. And even like this, I think honestly it was the greatest roast because it was like such a good idea to put Tom Brady, which was known to do a lot of things that were questionable. And it's like, why don't we like, shoot the fan and actually talk about these things and make fun of him in a funny way. Yeah. You get me? And it's like in a way like I feel like Tom Brady is like admitting to everything but without pleading the fifth. Like, he's like, if the glove don't fit, I must.
Yeah. But but going more into like now the roast, because I mean the Kendrick and Lamar beef, we all know who won that one, right?
Yeah,
easy. When everyone, even in our Instagram posts, they're like, Kendrick bro.
Won for sure. That poll knew what they were talking about. Exactly, if you put Drake, bro, people know. I get it, man. I was a Drake fan until Kendrick got rid of him.
He destroyed him.
He took him off of my playlist.
No, but yeah, like I said, the people know. The people voted. They knew that Kendrick won.
And we appreciate, right?
Right. I mean, people, hey, y'all gotta go vote, man. We need to know your opinions. Right. But yes, it mattered. But yeah, now going more now into the roast, right? Yeah, I get it. It was Tom Brady's roast.
Right.
It felt more like Gronkowski's, bro. Like everyone was throwing shots at him. I was like, dude, it was funny because I feel like he was a dude who was all like, ¿Yo qué, güey?
Yeah.
¿Qué pedo?
Like, he's like, what did I do?
I know.
I didn't come for this.
Dang, dude, like my favorite line.
I know,
yeah, dude.
Didn't sign up for this. What was your favorite line?
So anyway, I forgot what was
by Nikki Glazer?
Yeah, when she was all like, Gronk know that now real money. I was like, oh, no, she did.
Oh, where she talks about like
hilarious.
how Tom Brady. So she says a joke about how like Tom Brady invested like certain millions of dollars on cryptocurrency, and then she was like, "Come on, Tom, you lost all that money. Even Gronk knew that." It wasn't worth it or something. He's like, Gronk was like, me know that's no real money. And the way she said it was like, bro, she killed it. And she was coming for heads, bro. She was like slicing heads, like just saying jokes. And brought Kevin Hart along. Kevin Hart was a good host, bro. I think they did a good job. Yeah, they did a good job on making him the host. But
yeah, honestly, dude.
Do you have anything else that you feel like that like resonated or stood out to you to make you wanna like recommend this to our listeners, like the roast? Like, is there something that stood out to you?
Well, I mean, it's just like top comedians. That's the thing. So not just like Kevin Hart. Dude, I'm telling you, that's the thing. I always forget names, bro. Like, I know faces. I just never know names, but I'm so sorry.
Who exactly are you?
It's a dude that comes out on TikTok a lot. I forgot what was his name. He's in the roast, but he's a dude with the mustache.
Oh, Andrew Schultz.
Andale. So like him, dude, like he's freaking hilarious to me, and he like his bid was amazing, and then I think you mentioned this before as well too. The dudes that make the PowerPoint, they were so funny. Even they couldn't stop laughing.
Yeah, I know. Like it was like if me and you gave a presentation in class, and we're just like laughing at our own insiders.
Yeah, exactly. So like what's happening most of the time? I'm laughing because they're laughing, bro. Yeah. But like there was that, and I think the one thing that really caught my eye was the whole Robert Kraft joke when Tom Brady was all like, "Hey, yo, like don't say that ish again, bro."
Shagan.
Yeah,
don't say that shit, Shagan, brother.
I was like, "Dang, bro, like that for really decided."
He was like not feeling that one. He said he stopped Jeff Ross real quick, and he was the intro. Like, it was barely warming up to the like, because I kind of knew already about what something that he had did. So I'm like waiting for when it's gonna happen, and then Jeff Ross comes on first, and I'm like, what? Him first? I didn't even know he was first. And I'm like, all right, cool. So now I'm just waiting when he's gonna drop. Dude, like right off the top, he starts lowering his like everybody's guard, and he's like, making people feel comfortable, like this is a roast, your feelings not hurt, right? Yeah. You're good. All right, let's get more into it. All right, let's start taking a poke at the bear, right?
Yeah.
And then, man, he drops that big old joke already about his arrest in what 20
what was like 2012 or something,
2014,
something like that.
Yeah. And then I guess
I guess there was a line, bro.
TB was like, come here, buddy. No, it's don't you ever say that or stop that ish again.
Yeah, trying to buzz like a Will Smith. Yeah. Keep your name.
That's what I felt. That's crazy how they have Chris Rock on there. He's a comedian, huh?
You know, right?
Yeah, but it was definitely a good roast, and I think Andrew Schultz did good. Nikki Glaser did good. Who really did good, and I feel like she didn't get credited too much, like in publicity. You know what I'm talking about, the one that she's a lesbian. I
forgot her name. Let me see. Let's look it up. Ahorita que tenemos nuestras computadorations. Yeah, but I mean, I know who you're talking about though. But with her though, what was funny is that she kind of like
Sam J.
Yeah, so like she kind of like threw shots at herself to roast Tom Brady.
Yeah. So she made you feel like, like the whole, because you know how everything what is it, like sensitive, like this roast cared to show how like to not be sensitive about the world no more. That makes sense.
Exactly.
And like it was just like, no, it's okay to like let's poke fun at everything, like the LGBTQ community and stuff like that. And she allowed it. You get me?
What's funny? The one like that I remember that she's like, bro, I think I'm the only lesbian that would want to get fucked. I was like, damn, by you. Bro. Yeah.
And looked at him, like gave him eye contact.
It's like, I would do you. I was like, damn, bro.
Yeah, I was just like, you could, I would have your baby. Like, I don't know.
She's like, I would have something like along those lines, dude. That thing was hilarious. I was like, no, man. She's really going for it, bro. She really wants him.
And she was like, we towel down, high five, and you can be my final completion.
Yeah, there you go.
And I could be the first time you looked at a black woman in the eyes.
No manches,
bro, when you hear Sam J's part, she killed it, bro. Like, she also did good too.
She killed me too, bro.
The two girls that were on there, they killed it. Yeah, I think they did a good job standing, like, standing in, filling in for, or was it representing the women comedian? Like, because there's a lot of funny women comedians, and I feel like so many people probably think it's just like a guy sport too or whatever, but like, dude. There are some girls that are like funny.
I know, dude. Well, I mean, talking about like Netflix shows, Netflix movies, and everything. It's a bunch of movies coming out right now too, bro. I mean, I think Kevin Hart might be. No, Kevin Hart, he's gonna be coming out one of these. But a lot of cool actors gonna come out and stuff like that. Like, for example, Deadpool. What you think about the new movies coming out?
For the new movies, I'm just like not really feeling like if you talk about Deadpool and Wolverine, not too interested in it. I love Deadpool. I love Ryan Reynolds. He's such a good like comedic relief actor. I think it's mostly Deadpool that sells me because a lot of his other stuff isn't my cup of tea. Like that If movie that he's about to come out in.
That one, I don't know. Yeah. That one just,
shout out to IHOP though, because I did get some If menu items from them.
My bad.
It tasted pretty bomb. Yeah. They had this like little like pancake stack with like
So did you bring your If with you?
Maybe.
Your imaginary friend.
Pull up.
Okay.
Have a seat. Talk. But I mean it looks like okay, well, kind of like that spider. What is it, Madame Spider? Madam Web. Yeah. No, I keep calling it Spider. I want like a Spider-Man movie so bad.
You want Spider-Man?
Like right now, I'm like, I don't know why. Like I've been on this like buying my kid like Spider-Man clothes. Like I don't know why. It's just like Spider-Man's like the greatest superhero for me from the Marvel universe. But like that's off of a tangent, right? But yeah, I feel like the Beetlejuice movie is I'm looking forward for that one.
Yeah,
it's such a good classic 1988 filmed movie from the first one, and like to also have Winona and
I know she's gonna come back.
Yeah,
the OG,
like
bro.
And the mom like come back like.
I know.
Man,
you seen the new trailer, right? Though.
Yeah, that one got me even more excited because then they even put William Dafoe.
I know.
And I was like,
a trip
yeah, sign me up even more, buddy. Can I get the pre-sale?
I know, right? Give me the freaking code right now, bro.
Yeah.
Once I saw him, I was like, bro, it has to be.
Because I was already really hyped on the Jenna thing.
Yeah. Because new Scream Queen. Like you said, right?
I agree with that. Yeah, highly agree with that. And I think because. It's like let's go back to everything we've mentioned, right? It's like the Kendrick and Drake thing.
Mm-hmm.
Beef happened, made hip hop great again in a way, right? Like it made me want to listen to hip hop because I want to know who's dissing who now. Because now there's subliminal dissing, now there's straightforward dissing.
Yeah, Jenna Ortega.
Yeah, and then now Jenna Ortega's done something in her in like the horror genre specifically, where because with Wednesday she did such a good job. I mean, she was already like a okay actor, like and like her.
Oh, she was already a really top actor.
No, but she started off in that Disney show.
Yeah.
And her acting career didn't get the credit. Besides that, Disney had finally, I guess, acknowledged like the Hispanic culture to deserve a TV show.
Yeah.
But I feel like that wasn't her though. You get me? Like she was forced to play somebody who she probably wasn't vibing too much compared to Wednesday. Like you can see how much now she like dives into the character. Like she is Wednesday. She's not playing Wednesday Addams to be Wednesday Addams. Like she's
playing her own.
It's kind of like the Joker thing, right? Like with Joaquin Phoenix and then Heath Ledger and the original. Oh my god, I'm blanking out.
I know. I'm gonna hate myself for this, dude.
Yeah, but like Jack Nicholson.
There you go.
Come on, Laker fan, baby. Laker Nation. If you don't know that, you know something. You want to know something about us? Laker Nation all day, baby. But yeah, like we're starting to see that she is making a huge impact in the horror genre community.
She's already come out in so much already movies.
And it's just like I think like the Scream one was, I thought it was pretty good. Miguel was like, it's good, like, but you know how you say
it's the same one. It's the same one as the other one.
Yeah,
that's the thing.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, like I said, so like when it comes to movies and stuff, like yeah, not Jenna Ortega for sure in that Beetlejuice movie, you know, yeah, like we mentioned, like she's already come out in so many like horror movies already, like X.
Right.
Which one else have you seen? Well, Scream.
Scream. Which one else? Let me see if I when I pull her up. Let's see.
Yeah, but like no, there's like a lot of. I mean, the other actress I would probably say would probably be Sydney Sweeney as well too.
Yeah, I mean,
she's gonna come out in Immaculate.
Which one's that one?
So Immaculate is a new movie coming up, I think in June or July.
Right.
About like this nun, basically being haunted. Like it's gonna be like another like nun haunted movie kind of type of thing. But this one, I don't know if you've seen the trailer for it. It's really really good.
I probably have.
I do
most
recommend
likely
it,
I probably have. Yeah, I think honestly those have been the only ones that I probably know her from.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, no, okay. She came out in Insidious.
Who, Jenna Ortega?
Yeah.
That's who?
I don't even know. I don't know the
Insidious, nah. Wait, which one? The new one?
The first one and I think the second one.
Oh, what? I didn't even know this.
You see how when you be like, Samuel L. Jackson was in there too?
That's what I'm saying. But there's a bunch of...
Nah, I think this is Google messing up.
Hold up, let me see. Insidious. Let's look it up.
Nah, she didn't come out in Insidious. No, she don't even pop up. I don't know why they're like... Whatever. You already know when you do Google research and it says related or... topic near. I think there was probably like a mistake or they connected the movie one to the other. But yeah, I mean, Wednesday she was pretty. She was.
I think that's one of her iconic role right there.
Tier right there. X I didn't see, but I did hear a lot of good things about that movie.
X was cool. I like that.
Yeah, a lot of people like that one because it was like a really like weird.
It was like classic. Kind of like classic killer slasher film.
Yeah, but it was like modernized.
Exactly.
Yeah,
like,
and I think that's what made it like scary. She came out with really cool. With Mia Goth.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, she's just creepy. Like, bro, when you see this, Google Mia Goth. Tell me she doesn't look creepy, bro. Their eyebrows are like the things that like get me. Oh my god, I don't know.
No, what's funny is that with her, so she was like the main character when it comes to X, but
she's the girl that came out. I'm sorry to cut you out, but she's the one that came on that movie. Did you see that? I want to ask you. Did you see
Pearl?
That movie, Pearl?
So that's so
that movie.
X?
I saw the thing. What do they call explain? I was like, bro, that's too much for me.
Yeah. So like X. So Pearl. So those are the same. That's a spinoff. So Pearl is a spinoff from X. They're connected.
Damn, so early. 2022, and then X is like. The same year?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
And who's this? A24 producing this, or who else?
Yeah, I think it was A24, if I'm not mistaken. But yeah, like no, when it comes
A24.
Yeah, so like X, I think Maxine. I don't know if that's another movie that's also connected.
It's another horror. I know it's another.
Oh no, I thought it was connected to X también, but no, it's just X and Pearl. So that main character is the main character in both movies. Yeah.
Yeah, but it is by A24, the Maxine.
Yeah, but yeah, no, like I said,
I don't think that one's that much horror though. I think it's just about Maxine.
Oh,
it's just more like because it says, however, as a mysterious killer stalks the starlets of Los Angeles, a trail of blood threatens to reveal her sinister past. So she's kind of hiding who she truly is.
Yeah,
I think that's what I got from the movie.
Yeah,
the trailer.
Yeah, but yeah, now like I said, it's like a whole bunch of movies. Not only just Immaculate coming up, but like Sweeney and we went a little bit to a tangent with her because I think she has also another possibility of being a really good scream queen as well too.
But that's what you just like her.
But yeah, I mean, But
This fool saw Euphoria and he was like, I love her. But then Drake released it. He's like, I
don't-
really love her now.
nah, I was like, yeah, low key. I mean, it's Kendrick.
He's like,
Kendrick,
even
so-
better. Finally.
But yeah, no, like I said, even like I think you mentioned Joker as well too earlier. Joker 2 is a
Joker
really
2.
good movie, dude.
Joker 2.
With Lady Gaga is La New Guasona or Harley Quinn.
Yeah, I don't know, man. She has big shoes to fill in. I don't know. And I think she does because one.
Well, when was the last time that Harley Quinn got portrayed?
Margot Robbie.
Yeah, but I don't think
That was a really good.
That was a good Harley.
That was a good Harley because
But-
everybody dresses like her for Halloween, and when you
Well, yeah.
get that costume, and you're just like, oh, that's Margot Robbie instead of like Harley Quinn.
But my thing is though, it's like the only reason why I think it's not like a big impact. Like, yeah, of course they have like the costumes of her, stuff
Right.
like that. But I feel like the Harley Quinn for me, when I think of Harley Quinn, is an animated series.
Right.
So that specific Harley Quinn,
Well, yeah.
that would be like, that would be the shoes to fill.
But the thing is, I'm just saying, like, when it comes to live action, because live
Yeah.
action is completely different from, I would say, like an animated thing, because it's more fantasy. Like, fantasy
Whoa.
is like all like, yeah, there's rules that they have to follow with the director and stuff like that, but it's still like you can do things that are like not as hard to do in live action. You get me? Well, now.
Well, that's because the
Yeah.
thing is though, even so, let's talk about Jokers then, because even like Juan Phoenix's Joker is also compared to Mark Hamill's animated Joker,
Right.
Heath Ledger's, and Jack Nicholson's. So even the animated Jokers are still in that same category.
Right. Yeah,
It's 'cause-
no,
it's 'cause
you're
that's
right.
the thing,
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
'cause-
Everybody's gonna be like, oh, when you talk about one character.
Yeah.
I guess I would like where I'm my standpoint is I'm separating the animation and the live action.
Well, for me, I guess my point for that would be like that specific animation. I would
Because
love
is there
to
another
see
Harley
that.
Quinn?
No, besides Margot Robbie, that's what I'm saying. I don't think there has. So I'm saying like
Okay.
when you said like there's like a big shoes to fill, like I don't
You
think there
still
is.
there's potential for her to make her
There-
own stamp, or
exactly.
like be a second best, or
Exactly.
you
Or,
know,
like,
she's
be the
good.
best.
She's good. Yeah, or the best. Yeah,
Exactly. I think
'Cause
there's
we don't
still
know.
like that. There needs to be that competition because I
Yeah.
think Margot Robbie was the only
She
one.
made it really fun, like the fun Harley Quinn,
That's
and
the thing,
she
yeah.
has to make it fun, but like the Joaquin Phoenix
Joaquin Phoenix.
fun.
Yeah, Joaquin Phoenix.
because
is
since
real.
that's the more deeper story of Joker, it's a little bit more mental.
Yeah.
So we, like, I think what I'm guessing from the movie, you know how the perspective was, you're thinking that the movie is the way it's supposed to go, but it's really how Joker seeing his life's going.
Yeah.
It's his perspective the whole time.
Like, if it's,
Oh,
like, all
I don't
in
mean to
his head or
spoil that.
something,
Wait,
yeah.
was that spoiling it if you didn't see the movie? Oh my god.
No, wait, it's a trailer.
No, the first one. Did I spoil
I
it?
mean,
Ah.
no. I mean, you can still say like we don't know.
Okay.
You need to watch the movie.
We'll
to
watch the
find out,
movie,
yeah.
and what you feel this is what I felt, and that's all I'm saying. But the second one, I have a feeling that it's gonna be about now Harley Quinn seeing how things in her head is how it's going.
Yeah.
But then they're gonna show the reality because you know how like Joker always ends up screwing her over,
That's true.
and you get me. And so maybe who knows? I don't know how the direction goes because they might be thinking that that's what people are thinking now because that's the obvious move, right?
Yeah.
But I don't know. Like, I hopefully it's I'm me and my wife are for sure watching that one, bro.
Right.
That the first one was
Hey.
good.
All I gotta say though, the soundtrack also for Joker is awesome. I mean, when you remember the soundtrack, the song they came up with, like going down the stairs.
Yeah.
What song was that? I forgot what was the name of it. I just know it's really catchy. It just makes me kick up my feet every time I listen to it. Just like the Joker, bro.
It's the only happiness about the movie that I'm gonna spoil.
Well, I mean, I think that scene is already on like TikTok all over the
Yeah.
place. So I
Oh,
don't think
yeah,
we're
it's a
spoiling
meme.
anything. Yeah.
No,
What
I'm
song
just
was
saying.
it though?
Let's look for it. Are you talking about Akashamba Pate? Oh, I don't know.
¿Qué dijo?
I don't even know. Just Google got me going crazy.
Dude, that's crazy. Oh, we're here talking in tongue. A ver, vamos a ver. ¿Cuál canción fue? Eso no me recuerdo.
Temptation, right?
Was it?
I don't even know, bro. Subway.
Oh, there you go. I think I found it. It's Gary Giller Rock and Roll Part 2. I think it was that one. But yeah, no, I'm telling you, so like that had like a killer soundtrack, bro.
The bathroom dance.
No, not the bathroom dance. There was the one with the stairs. But no, but like I said, like the one with the stairs had like really, really cool, like they had like really good soundtrack, you know, like any movies have. But I mean, now that we're like on the topic of like soundtracks and stuff like that, right? It's like, I mean, we love listening to like Joker soundtrack, of course. That's why we watch the movie.
Right.
But I mean, nowadays, like, what are we doing? Like, what are you listening to? Like, what's your song rotation?
Whoa, me, bro. If anybody knows me, I am currently listening to the genre known as reggaeton.
No, man.
Reggaeton, perreo, mami.
Puro perreo,
you know what I'm saying?
dijo.
Puro perreo. Perreo. That means like pretty much bump and grind, bro.
There you go.
And like the Dominican and a little bit slash I want to say like more like the Latin culture now already. Yeah. It's already taken over. But my main artist that I'm focusing right now is Fade. Fade is one of the best up and coming goats in the genre right now.
Fade?
Fade. Like, like in a way, like saying faith, like have faith.
Oh, but faith.
And then fe in Spanish, but you know, English they're gonna say fade.
Yeah.
Fade, like
Fade.
Yeah. And then I'm gonna get a fade. You know? Yeah, and then bro, something really iconic just happened. Him and this iconic reggaetonero known as Yandel from the best duo we seen in Yandel. He got a chance to make an album with him. So Faith and Yandel made a collab album known as Manifest 2005. And pretty much this album title is him manifesting that he was gonna one day work with his favorite I would say his idol growing up of what he probably wanted to be when he was a kid.
Yeah.
And the fact that this is happening in this time that he's blowing up.
Yeah.
Like you can tell that they have such good chemistry. Like if they've known each other for a long time. Because he's like,
that's awesome.
It's like if Yandel like inspired him, right? And then Yandel is like not out of his comfort zone because the inspiration is it's his craft. And they're just like recycling it to modernize it and make it like, oh man, this is the bop for the kids of this generation.
Yeah,
you know?
They're trying to make stuff for like the new gens.
Yeah, and then from there, my other genre I'm gonna go with is the corridos bélicos.
Dice que puro la doble.
Pura doble. Edgar cut, no quema cut. You know what I'm saying? You know, I'm listening to puro PP, Peso Pluma. I'm listening to FR, Fuerza Regida. You know, those are that's a band right there. Peso Pluma is a single artist. You know, I like to listen to newcomers too, like Chavi. You know, what's his name? Pacas.
Pecas.
Yeah,
Chino Pecas, no?
Chino Pacas or Pecas. Sorry to cut that off. And Junior H, like dude, these guys are like top tier of their genre. Like they're literally killing the game.
Yeah.
They when you bump their music in the car, it feels like you're listening to, I don't know, like let me see,
like the new school version of the corrido,
like King Von, like something like makes you feel like a thug, and you're like just jamming in your car, sitting back, seat back, you're being illegal, doing illegal things. You
feel like doing a burnout.
You're like, I switch lanes without using the blinker, bro. No camera cut. No Kema Edgar cut. You know?
Yeah, dude. Hey, well, talking about Peso Pluma, though, that dude has been coming up in a lot of collabs, huh?
Right, yeah. He has multiple collabs. And we're talking about big collabs.
Yeah.
And he's not even staying in his own genre of corridos bélicos. And that genre, corridos bélicos, is like kind of like the hardcore version of like Mexican country music, right? So now he's joining forces with like Chancho, which is like a big known OG reggaetonero artist, which is like hip reggaeton again is like hip hop but in Spanish.
Yeah,
you know, it gets a little freaky, it gets a little vibey. You know, it's a good time when you bump that. And then
dude, have you heard Peso Pluma's new song?
Which one? The one with DJ Snake?
No, the one is La Durango.
That one's fire too.
No,
bro.
okay, sorry.
What happened? There's a meme?
That one, you know how you said like the whole hip hop stuff. I think doesn't he come out rapping in this song?
Does he? I didn't really quite hear it that great because I was surprised that he had put the guy that was mad that they were calling it a Peso Pluma song. Eslabon, yeah. And I was just like, what? He got this guy back on a track, and I guess he wanted to do him right. And like put him, you know, like I guess I feel like Peso put that like on to get the conscience out of him, you know, like.
Then you know what? I think it might have been something else, but yeah, no, I get you with that one. Yeah, I think he was like I guess that was his way of saying like, oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah, like I didn't mean to like take like my career take off on your song, you know, because it did. Like he really got popular. Like, bro, American people know Peso Pluma for the haircut, and then. The other day he came out saying, my wife showed me that I think on Jimmy Fallon he admitted that it was a barber's mistake for that like mullet vibe haircut, and that ended up being like an iconic cut that all these kids want now. It's crazy, huh? It's crazy. But yeah, I and then lastly, obviously hip hop with the whole J. Cole and Kdot and Champagne Papi beef, you know, that's been going on too on my rotation. I mean. I listen to anything in hip hop as long as it's like, you know, in the right vibe, correct mood. I listen to that. You know, I don't really got nothing too like I guess heavy like that. But yeah, I got a couple artists that I'm like, damn, all right, my rotation is good. I'm on a good Saturday vibe, you know. I be out working like it's a Saturday vibe, going to work, just bumping that in the car.
Como estuviera en un pinche, ¿cómo se llama?
I got to, man. I got to, huh?
Se tiene que hacer así, si no, entonces
¿cómo? You gotta change your mindset to be better.
Exactly, bro. That's what I'm saying. Well, that's it for me right now. I mean, I think I told you even before this, Bring Me the Horizon has been on my top thing right now.
Yeah. That's a good band. That's a good heavy metal band.
Those guys, for me, I really love metal. I really love rock and all that stuff. But
and I like modernized things, so they're pretty good. If you're like not into like, you know, old school like metal music, they're very pop. They have poppy influence, like hip hop influence.
Like right now with the new album that literally Bring Me the Horizon.
You did show me that one track.
That one's insane.
That's crazy. It sounded like they were about to start rapping.
Yeah, I know, right? But for me, it's like the most insane thing about this is the whole marketing behind it. I mean, they're literally having their fans go through like a whole Easter egg. Midlife crisis? No, it feels like that, honestly, because it's so weird. Because like with the whole like website that they ended up encrypting in the audio file in one of their like songs and stuff. Okay. The way that they found the website is literally because you just put it into like Adobe Audition and you see it like on the wavelengths. There was a QR code. Right. For me, I'm like,
yeah, the marketing is
that's like, what I'm saying.
It's weird. Creative.
Yeah. And for me, I guess like that's what gets people more hyped up because like, we want to find like the codes and everything. Because everything's like encrypted and stuff, and you need to look through those
like songs. The Easter eggs,
and you need to follow them. And in order for you to like find out like the codes and stuff, you need to like a fuerzas listen to their songs. Yeah, so that's the crazy thing. Yeah, I mean like there's them right now. I've been like really up to them, like in the whole metal genre. Bad Omens, Knock Loose, the Knock Loose band. Like those guys live are amazing. Even though I almost died in the damn pit, but then Sick New World. I was like, no.
And Sick New World is what?
So that's so that's like one of the most recent. I don't know if it's already 2 years running or 3 years, but it's a metal festival because like last year System of a Down was also there. This year System of a Down was also there too. But like I said, that's the music right now I've been listening to. Not only that, but I mean corridos, bélicos también, like Peso Pluma, Xavi, Gavito, Natanael Cano. That's been in my rotation as well too.
Second year. Second year.
There you go. This is the second year for that festival. Like that festival was amazing.
And for festivals, what it's you brought up a good question that you asked me earlier. That about pricing when it comes to the festivals. I asked you how much was your ticket, and you told me it was like around, was it $400?
Oh yeah, dude.
400. You paid?
We're talking about like different genres. I think that would be another type of genres I do listen to, like pop and like let's say Spanish rock as well too, which is the type of music that this festival is at right now. The new one, Bésame Mucho.
Oh, Bésame Mucho.
Yeah. So for them, the pricing.
This is our story. Neta, we see you too, Bésame. Invite us.
Yeah, no, like the question was like, was it like worth like the price and stuff like that, right? Or what was the question again? Sorry.
Oh, but like the pricing and the whole thing with festivals.
Oh yeah, okay.
Like what's your thoughts on that? Like what do you?
Bro, well, for honestly, I mean, even for like Sick New World, it's a lot of bands that you do go watch and stuff like
Right.
that. And I mean, technically, you have like floor seats or floor
Right.
section for like every single one of them. But it's just $400. It's like it's a lot. That's the
Yeah,
only thing
right.
though.
On the average American right now because of
Yeah, it's a
the
lot.
inflation out there.
Yeah, just because for me, that's just the reason why. Because back in 2015, I know it's been nearly over 10 years already since that happened. I went to Warped Tour, and the tickets to Warped Tour were like, I don't know, like $70, and it was like the same
Whoa.
thing.
Yeah, I know the
Uh,
ticket prices
yeah,
have
it's
changed.
so it's different. I mean, even to go to like Knotfest, when I went to Knotfest, I paid like 160 just to go watch. I mean, I saw Bring Me the Horizon, Killswitch
Right.
Engaged. I saw uh who was it, Slipknot as well too, and like amongst other bands as well too. But like I said, for me it's just a little bit too overpriced, and especially for like the lineup that they have now compared to like last year's lineup. So like, so Vesme Mucho, right? That's one of the most popular. That's the lineup I was talking about right now.
Right.
So that specific festival, the lineup is cool. It seems really cool. They do have like top tier. Who do they have? Like Tigres and Norte. Who else? Like Shakira, I think I know for sure she's gonna be like the headliner.
Shakira,
I mean,
Pitbull, Enrique Iglesias.
like y'all saw our Rio freaking making my hips,
Yeah.
shaking my hips because my hips don't lie, bro.
And what you put you were telling me the numbers of the poll that we posted.
Oh, that's right.
What was it? So the reason that why I mentioned pricing and the idea of the pricing with the festivals thing, we're just thinking in our heads like, we have seen, Coachella come and go. We've seen EDC come and go, and we know that those packages are, top tier like packages and more, I guess, economical. But at the end of the day, they're all on the price range where it's like,
No, it's a lot, dude.
it's a lot of money. It's a lot of money, and so we were like,
Half a paycheck, bro.
yeah, and we're looking at the Besame Mucho fest that's gonna happen in Dodger Stadium on Saturday, December 21 of 2024. So at the end of this year, and we're looking at tickets, right? We're just like, all right, why don't we try it? Because there's a lot of like old school stuff that that'll be too sick to like remember, and let's get some content and be able to have a good time. But Miguel does bring to my attention that like when it comes to the ticket pricing, it's like
It's a little too much.
general admission is what you're looking at, $645, and that's the tier 1. Tier 2, $675. Tier 3,
Wait, it's 675.
$675.
Bro, they like
One
bumped it at
ticket,
least
one
by like
ticket.
$100, like compared to last year.
Oh, yeah.
No manches.
How much was it last year? Did you remember seeing it?
Yeah, it was like 500 and something for the
yeah.
second tier. That's what I'm saying. Like the normal one was like 425 or something. Like the first tier.
That's where I'm
That's
like,
crazy.
yeah, it's. I mean, look, we understand every artist might be having their own idea of profit, but if on my personal way of thinking, I'm like, if you're doing this for your fans to relive a throwback and share that moment when you created that original craft, why don't you just make it a little bit more affordable, have a good time? Maybe you don't have to play a whole track list, because most likely in festivals you don't even get a chance to do everything.
It's because the thing is though, like sorry, I'm over here talking far away from the mic.
Right.
No, but it's like, dude, like these bands over here, they're not even, well, from my experience from Sick New World, right, you get to see them just 30 minutes per band. That's the thing. So you're paying like $400 for 30 minutes per band. Like if you're, for example, like some people I know that they do this, they're like, you know what, I'm there just to go see Shakira with, or just two other bands. He's like, wait, I'm paying two, three bands to go watch. Like, obviously, I'm gonna get that's their choice if they want to do that. But at the same time, it's like, bro, like no manches. What if like the lineup just sucks? Like I just don't like the lineup. And I'm just there for like those three. Like, come on.
And that's what, and I think is part of their marketing scheme. They're like trying to force you to see like somebody new that you either are for sure not gonna like them because you're not giving them a chance, or you don't care much to see them. But that's what sucks. It's like that's where you like risk. That's when we again go to the question: is it worth paying this much money for this festival.
Yeah.
And what do you think? What's your final answer on the Bésame Mucho? With all respect to the festival,
yeah. No, I mean they have amazing lineups. I'm not gonna lie. I mean the lineups are amazing. Just that's the only thing. It's just $400. But then again,
$600.
Oh, now it's 600. Sorry, but I mean, como se how do we say that?
Oh, regular general admission is $435.
Oh, there you go.
Still,
just $10.
It's still expensive.
Yeah. But I mean,
expensive to most of us.
Yeah,
are in a crisis.
Like I said, I think that even like you mentioned beforehand as well too. When not right here, I think you mentioned to me earlier. You said it depends on the lineup, and I think I agree with that. Only because like I said, compared to like last year for like the bands that they had last year. I mean, let's look it up real quick. They had like Maná, tenían Hombres G, tenían Enanitos Verdes. Yeah, those are the same bands that are going up right here. But I mean, there was way more known like bands. Ahorita también tenía Paquita la del barrio, güey. No manches.
Rata de dos patas, te estoy hablando a ti.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
And right there, look, for our non-Spanish listeners, we are talking about the throwbacks that our parents bumped in the radio back in the day, and it was a vibe. We were just vibing out to that music back in the day.
All I'm saying that don't make us hop on that trend of like translating Spanish songs into English, bro. We're about it.
Yeah, I'm about to butcher that one, buddy. A rat with 2 feet. It don't sound right in English, buddy.
Like, I don't know about that one, G.
That ain't it.
But yeah, look what I'm saying. Like last year, they had Los Bookies, güey.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. So imagine, like, watch headliner, Maná, y luego Los Bookies.
Yeah. I think also you're coming from a perspective where you appreciate the Spanish rock culture. So do I. You know, because when you're at a quinceañera and that Spanish rock comes out,
that's what you know.
Exactly.
Bro, look, they also had Café Tacuba, güey, Maldita Vecindad, Bomba Estéreo. No, but they had.
Shout out to that girl, man.
Bomba Estéreo.
She did a bomb feature on that Bad Bunny album.
The reason why they call it Bomba Estéreo.
That song was so good.
Yeah, dude. I'm telling you,
I dedicate that one to my wife.
Oh, there you go. Oh,
she probably whooped my ass because I don't even know if it really like means anything good.
I don't even know what it says.
I don't even know what it's about, but it is a nice vibey song.
So that's what I'm saying. Like going back to like the whole festival thing. Like like it depends on the lineup. Like if it would have been last year, I would have paid for it. Just that from last year, I just didn't go because I think they had sold out like less than 10 minutes or something like that. And I was like, dang, bro. But yeah, like if it would have been a similar lineup to this, I probably would have been like, oh yeah, dude, like let's get the tickets. Which I think they already went on sale like two on Friday or something. But yeah, that's what I'm saying. I think right now for like this specific year, I don't think it's worth it. Cause I think the only 2 big ones are gonna be Shakira and Tigres del Norte. I mean, la Sonora Dinamita, I mean, para las cumbias y todo eso. I mean, Hombres G is also popular as well, so Enanitos Verdes. But I mean, it's not.
But like, the main thing is like you're naming up this lineup, right?
Yeah.
Question is, are you willing to pay $435 or whatever? Like, if you decide want to go VIP, because back when I would buy a ticket for a concert, $400 and $600 range was like meet and greet type of thing. Like you're gonna meet the artist and take a photo, get like a piece of article, whether it be a T-shirt of the tour or like a sticker or whatever. Like they give you all these gimmick packages.
Yeah, exactly.
And that was your $600 because you're like 600. That's like that's top tier dollar, you know. But now that's like a normal ticket, and it's like $600 for one ticket. Like I've and I don't want to get out of too much of the topic, but it's kind of correlates the same thing. Like I've seen like videos where this guy like going around asking people in Coachella how much is their like cabana and like these little built homes that they have, like they stay for the festival. Bro, it's like thousands of dollars, like 50 bands, 60 bands, for like the 3 nights. It's just to stay in a very comfortable like tent, like.
Bro, I could get a better one at Airbnb.
Exactly. But I guess people don't want to do like the drive with the dirt and all that stuff like in and all that. Yeah, but I mean at the end of the day, you're paying for an experience, and it just depends on what your experience you want it to be. Do you want it to be a very pleasing experience, which is to pay that top-notch dollar? And I think that's where you make the decision, is the lineup equaling the dollar value.
Yeah, I mean, for me, honestly, it's just difficult because they did do the same thing for Sick New World,
right?
And
but I feel like you that's your number one genre. That the first thing you're listening to right now in your rotation. Well, so then you really didn't hesitate to purchase.
But it goes, I guess, to the same question. Like, is it worth it? Because, I mean, like, we're talking about lineups, like, adding the lineup in, right, adding the artist in and everything.
Right. Yeah, calculating. I'm doing the math. Like, what did you say? 5 minutes per...
It was like 30 minutes per band.
30 minutes per band. Exactly. So that's like, what? 5 divided by 36 songs, because say like the average band song is like 2-3 minutes.
I mean,
I guess they end some too. They know how to mix it in. Yeah, they know how to mix it in. Yeah, it's like weird. They're like, all right, let's start the next one. It's kind of like the same beat.
They play like at least like 7.
Yeah. But like when you put it to the perspective, I was like, they only give them 30 minutes. I'm like, that's nothing.
It's because that's the thing. It's like, okay, you're there to just watch the artist. Like if you are there for like to watch a show that an artist puts out, you're not gonna go watch a show. You're just gonna watch them play, and that's it. Yeah. And that's what a lot of people, I guess, kind of like. I guess that's the difference between like going to like a festival and just watching the artist there. Right. Because like, it's say if you go watch Bad Bunny, you go watch like Metallica by themselves. Mm-hmm. You're there because you're there for their show. Right. Because they're gonna play for like at least 2 hours long.
Yeah, that's different. Yeah.
Yeah, and like in the festival. Album. Yeah, and like the festival is literally just playing 30 minutes.
Yeah, and it kind of sucks, but you at least get to see multiple bands at once. It's kind of like crossing off your bucket list. But at the end of the day, to cut things short, I wouldn't pay for it. It's out of my budget of my expensive lifestyle, and it's just not something that I would appreciate as much as if it were my mom or dad or an aunt or uncle that would probably value it more. Maybe they might consider it. Yeah. But for me personally, to see those headliners and the lineup list, no offense, but not worth my $435 that I work so hard to you get off waste. The way, bro.
Yeah, it's because that's the thing. Yeah, like for me, like it depends on the lineup.
We live in LA, bro. This thing is not cheap.
It's not cheap, bro.
It's not cheap. To start off this podcast, it's not cheap. By the way, you can find our GoFundMe on our link description. I didn't say anything, Miguel. I swear, I had to sneeze real fast, and it was just for some reason.
It sounded like GoFundMe, but I don't know if it said that.
It didn't say that. No, but yeah, I mean, I wouldn't. Would you spend it?
Like I said, I think it depends on the lineup. Because, I mean,
but you see the lineup now? Is it a yes or no? No.
For this Bésame Mucho, it's not worth it.
Our Bésame Mucho Fest. Hopefully next year you might have a better lineup, and we might be able to create some good content with our beautiful audience members that tune in.
If they have a good lineup, we should go.
If they have a sick New World lineup, we're going to go to the Bésame. You saw what I did there? There you go. No, but yeah, like... yeah, I mean, festivals and concert tickets, and it's not even just that. Just to get off of be real one-on-one with our audience members, and I know most of you guys can relate, but like everything's genuinely getting so expensive, and our generation is having a tough time trying to get by. Like the opportunities,
I can't even move out.
You get me? It's getting to that point. It's so difficult to move out. Rent. Yeah, we have a couple of friends that like rent is so ridiculous. I used to pay ridiculous rent, and mortgage now is super ridiculous. Like I'm glad to be able to invest in that opportunity that I have. But it is really costly to live in California. Yeah. This state is not giving us a break at all.
This is why the lineup needs to be worth it.
Yeah. So please, Bésame Mucho, please, if you listen to our podcast, please put a lineup that is worth our $435. Because if we're paying that much, we want to feel we're paying that much. We want to enjoy it, take pictures, idolize the moment, and just be able to create beautiful memories at your festival. So this is a PSA. Please fix the lineup, please. We value everybody on the lineup. We don't not disrespect anybody, and we appreciate everything. It's tough to see that for 435.
I mean, I don't think we can ever disrespect Shakira. Yeah, she always makes me feel like my hips don't lie.
Yeah, it does, huh? Yeah. I like when you make your hips don't lie.
Hey,
I'm just like he's not lying.
He's definitely not lying.
He's definitely not lying. The hips are never lying.
I know, right? Well, I mean, I guess this is it for this episode.
Yeah, man. It was cool to catch up too with you, man. Like, and see what's going on, and hopefully we're able to do this once more again soon. And go ahead and segue us out of here. And what do you got to say to our audience members that are listening?
Yeah, no, well, thank you all so much for tuning in, for listening to us, giving us your hour of time. Remember to follow us. We do run polls on social media, on IG. Sometimes we do them on TikTok as well too. Go comment in the comment section on TikTok, on the YouTube shorts as well too, on Instagram as well too. We have like different polls, so we want to get your guys' opinions on different stuff that we want to talk about. Yes, so please, like I said, whatever we talked about today,
do it.
Yeah, you'll be able to see it on our social media, which were @ Los Pensativos Podcast at Instagram, YouTube, TikTok, and I think you said that we're making Facebook now too, right?
Yeah, we'll try to get on Facebook. It's just really depends on how many people we can get across, and if we understand, like, a lot of people not on every platform, but if we can, find a way to connect with you guys, or you have any questions like how to find our stuff, like, please feel free to always comment on our YouTube video asking us where to find more of our content, videos. And if you guys really feel that a Facebook is needed, then please let us know. And also we'll be interacting with you guys more, like, because we want to start throwing your opinions in our podcast and spark up conversations of what we think about the opinions and whatnot. But we'll be making sure that, like how Miguel said, be posting, keeping you guys updated, and hopefully soon we're able to put out another podcast, and it's not going to take as long as we did this one. But thank you for being patient. Thank you for tuning in. We appreciate you. Peace out. We appreciate it. Until the next time.
Yeah. And remember, somos los Pensativos Podcast.
Deuces.